thrust into a world that doesn't understand it. Forced to wear the mask of his forefathers. Turned into a killing machine. Grinding Gear Games presents The Warrior.
He's escaping! Stop the foundling!
With Path of Exile just around the corner, launching this December, the hype is real. Today, we're diving deep into the Warrior class and why it's shaping up to be an absolute game changer. If you still haven't decided about your first class, trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be ready to embrace the sheer power of the Warrior. Let's go! The Warrior in Path of Exile 2 is the embodiment of raw, physical power. It's built for players who crave the thrill of smashing enemies into oblivion. This isn't your standard tank class. It's a versatile combat powerhouse that can crush foes with giant two-handed weapons or take a more defensive approach with a sword and shield build. You're not just surviving the battlefield, my friend. As the Warrior, you're owning it.
Yes!
So, what sets the Warrior apart in Path of Exile 2? Let's talk mechanics. First, we have the new class-specific ability, Adrenaline Rush. This is a game-changing mechanic that builds up as you fight, and when unleashed, it dramatically boosts your attack speed, damage, and survivability. Imagine the thrill of turning the tide of battle in a second with a single, devastating burst of power. Second, the Warrior is the king of flexibility. The new skill gem system in PoE 2 ensures that the Warrior isn't locked into one playstyle. Want to specialize in high damage critical strikes with a two-handed axe? You got it. Prefer a hybrid build with defensive taunts and counterattacks? The Warrior got you covered. The synergy between gear and gem loadouts gives Warrior infinite possibilities to tailor their playstyle.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Weapons are the Warrior's bread and butter, and in Path of Exile 2, the weapon animations are next level. The attention to detail on how the Warrior wields great swords, maces, and axes makes every swing feel impactful. But it's not just visuals. Every weapon type has unique properties and skill interactions. For example, maces are perfect for crowd control, while axes deal devastating bleed damage over time. Shields? They're not just for blocking, they're for smashing enemies and unleashing powerful counterattacks. And don't forget the new combo system. Path of Exile 2 introduces smoother, more dynamic combat combos that reward timing and positioning. As a Warrior, you'll feel like a true gladiator, chaining together abilities for maximum destruction.
It's magic.
But here's the kicker. The Warrior isn't just a solo powerhouse.
Check the must.
It's also the backbone of any party. If you're diving into Path of Exile 2 with friends, the Warrior's taunt mechanics, group buffs, and durable playstyle make it the ultimate team player. You'll be drawing aggro, setting up damage opportunities for your teammates, and holding the line like a true leader. Solo player? No problem. The Warrior's high sustain and damage output means you can take on even the toughest bosses without relying on a group. You are the raid boss.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Path of Exile 2 is delivering an evolution of ARPG gameplay, and the Warrior is leading the charge. With unparalleled power, versatility, and a combat system that rewards skill and creativity, this class is set to dominate when the game launches this December. Whether you're a seasoned PoE veteran or jumping into the series for the first time, the Warrior is the perfect choice to carve out your legacy in Wraeclast. So, what did you think about that Warrior class? Are you excited as I am? If so, make sure to leave a comment below so that I can know exactly how you're going to play your Warrior. Or, if you're not playing the Warrior, what class are you going to play? Leave comments, let's talk about it. If you want to see more content dealing with Path of Exile 2, make sure to hit subscribe, like, and ring that notification button. I'll see you guys later in Wraeclast, and bird out.